Home buying now at a 30-year low? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, Scott Walters. Buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows or sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Let's jump back on the real estate merry-go-round, examine the good, the bad, and maybe a little bit of the ugly.
No, Scott, not the ugly. Only examine rainbows and sunshine and foreclosure.com.
No. Somebody's got to read between the lines and look. Between the cracks, we got some cracks to look through today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. So here's our deal, friends. Home buying now is at a 30-year low. I mean, this is serious, right? This is 2008 stuff in black and white. Today, we're going to take a look at the Department of Real Estate and what they're saying. And here's the thing, when they can't hide anymore, this is kind of one of the things that kind of, I don't want to say frustrates me, but I almost find it amusing. Because when this whole thing exploded, and I was just a real estate agent out there, own real estate, operate real estate, manage real estate, work for the biggest brokerage on planet Earth, and I became an essential worker, and interest rates were low, and inventory was low as well, and all that upward pressure, it was insane. It was like an episode of The Twilight Zone, phone ringing off the hook, a line around the block for open houses. Like I'd never seen this before, even 2008. Before, like 2005, 6, when we were in a big old housing bubble was brewing, it was nothing like this. Like I always say, I mean, the last housing bubble, we had some, adjustable rate mortgages and things like that. This was just insane. This was so much worse. And I hated to hear people like, oh, but the loan strength is much stronger than the last bubble. This time is different. I'm like, I don't care. It's exhibiting bubble behavior. What do you think comes with bubble behavior? Crash risk. Hey, come on. No. This time is having some people get mad at you. Listen, anger is this fear turned outward. Then that's what people were afraid that this, in fact, what I was saying was true. And it was true. Clear. It's playing out right in front of us. So today, to drive our point home, we're going to jump over and take a look at what's being generated now from Department of Real Estate. I mean, you can't hide anymore. I mean, it's in black and white. Unfortunately, most people are just trying to hang on by their fingernails, keep up with the cost of living. We don't have time to wrap our head around the magnitude and severity of this. But listen, friends, like I said before, I saw it firsthand when I was selling homes during the euphoria. People put so much pressure on themselves to buy the house. I mean, even in a normal environment, once you don't own your house, once you buy it, it owns you. You're fixing it, you're remodeling it, you got all these plans for the house. That's why I say it's not important to own where you live. It's just important to own. You'd be better off just staying a renter, but buying investment properties. Because as soon as you own the house, it's just another responsibility. But if you rent your house, it's like somebody else's problem, and you're free to go manage your investments and other things. So I think there's this stigma of like, oh, you don't know? No, okay, whatever. And it sucks because right now, people that own their homes are losing their homes. And people that rent their homes are buying investment properties. It's now, I mean, we're becoming a renter nation, and that's why it is important right now that you go out and look at properties, because if you can buy something that's cheaper to own than it is to rent, that's a good buy. But if it's not, keep renting where you live until that happens, and go outside of your area and get a partner or two, minimize risk and exposure, and just go buy some rental properties and scratch your real estate itch that way. It's the path to wealth. 95% of all millionaires made their money in real estate, not by owning their house, other people's houses. So don't get caught up in that. You guys get with me if you need help, and I'm happy to help, of course. But today I want to jump over and to drive our point home, take a look at what's going on with home buying right now. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and glasses. It's not pretty, friends. It's not pretty. But, raising awareness, ringing the bell, sounding the alarm, letting people know the biggest artificially induced housing bubble ever witnessed in human history. The dust will settle. We will pay the piper, and there will be blowback from this. And it's happening right now. It's something I said early on, and it's playing out right in front of us. Don't believe me? Let's jump over, take a look at this article. Then we're going to meet back here and wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors. Hot off the press from the National Association of Realtors, our article starts with first-time homebuyer share falls to historic low. That does not sound good, friends. Again, another warning sign, but wait, there's more. It goes on. The share of first-time homebuyers dropped to a record low of 21%, while the typical age of the first-time homebuyers climbed to an all-time high of 40 years, according to the National Association of Realtors. Friends, this is huge. People can no longer afford homes. This is the writing on the wall. But wait, there's more. The historically low share of first-time homebuyers underscores the real-world consequences of a housing market starved for affordable inventory. The understatement of the century. Let's keep reading. The share of first-time homebuyers in the market has contracted by 50% since 2007, right before the Great Recession. The implications for the housing market are staggering. I think we get the gist of it. It's clear now. The writing's on the wall. The data's coming in. There's no more hiding from this one. Even the National Association of Realtors is forced to report on it. Let's jump back to the studio and wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. And there you go. There's no more hiding. The cat's out of the bag. The jig is up. The game of musical chairs stopped playing and people are getting stuck without a seat. People can no longer afford homes. Buying is at an all-time low. There's only one thing that's going to fix this, and I hate to say it. It's going to be a housing downturn. Correction, recession, or depressionary level. Those are the three levels of a downturn that we can expect. We're already in the correction phase and already getting reports like this. There's no more hiding behind the smoke and mirrors that the market hid behind, spreading rainbows and sunshine on mainstream media that it was a great time to buy because the interest rates were so low. We're seeing people selling out of those interest rates, and now they're about to lose equity in their homes as they went above and beyond appraised values for those homes. And prices are now reversing course because of the article we just looked at. When people aren't buying and you need to get sold, there's only one thing you can do is reduce your price, and we're seeing price reductions just spike. I always say, warn about that. Don't get stuck on the market, chasing the market with your house. It's a bad look. I'm going to come through and any other sharp agent, and they're going to blow you apart. So I always teach you, if you're new, get subscribed. I always take a look at listings and show you, this is what we need to monitor. How many days on market? How long have they owned it? When did they own it? Are they underwater on it? Do they have equity in it? This is how we formulate our offers, especially now. Before it was a bidding war environment, nobody looked at that. And agents thought they were all high and mighty. They thought they're playing God out there, that you were lucky to even be talking to them. Those times have changed, friends. It is going back to the way it was. The only thing that's still up is the prices, but clearly they're on their way back down. And final thoughts. I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy who wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. They're shark infested. Real estate, welcome to the swimming pool. Buying is at an all-time 30-year low. We haven't seen this since 2007, before the great financial crisis, the Great Recession. Clearly one's knocking on the door again. We got to prepare for that. Insulate yourself. Save your money for a rainy day. Make sure you can weather a storm. Then reevaluate your finances and deploy it into some of these properties where properties pencil out. It's cheaper to own than it is to rent. If you need an agent, you contact me. In the meantime, I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, biggest network, top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.